Say it with me, friends. We are blessed. We are grateful for being able to move our bodies today, to be able to get out of this bed and do what brings us joy. Blessed and grateful today.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out.
Good morning, friends. Happy Monday to you guys. Welcome to a full day of eating. I'm sharing with you guys today our favorite dinner as of late. It's our favorite dinner. I cannot wait to share it with y'all. It's so easy, and I will share the macros, the serving size, all the things tonight. And that's what this video is mainly about, because I'm also filming on the side today thrifting stuff for the Thrifting Thursday series. If you're not watching those, y'all, that is new to the channel, and I'm next level obsessed. There will be one popping every Thursday, so make sure to go and show it some love if you are into that, or just like to see like me going in store. It's kind of like a throwback to me when I was going in store to like Dollar Tree and doing my couponing videos, doing a little voiceover, showing you guys what I see and little hauls at the in between. I'm just really loving it, and I'm doing it for like no money, so it's a win-win, right, for this no buy for 2025. Secondly, let me say thank you guys for being here. I appreciate everyone that has clicked on this video, that has liked this video, that has shown love and support since the last video I posted, the last vlog I posted. The outpour of love and the outpour of we need to be here for one another, which we have preached always when we've been posting these vlogs, right? That's what you hear me say all the time is love and lift each other up, hype each other up, especially because mainly my audience is made up of women. For my guys that are here, I love you. But for my women, we need to lift, motivate, and inspire each other and love each other. And thank you guys for being here. I felt it. I felt it so hard, and it got me through afterwards. And I'm doing better. Still heavy, but I'm doing some things to help my own mental, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys are doing the same out there, and that we're healing. We're healing, and we're coming together with love. I hope that's the case. We're here for leg day number 2. It is Friday for me. I'm bringing you guys on a Friday. Happy Monday to y'all. I hope this week is starting off kick-ass for you already. It is week 2 now for the people in my shred program. And speaking of love and support, it just blew my mind. The inspiration I got from the shred heads is what I call them in the Instagram chat, just by every day them getting in there and spreading positivity. Like, it was just so refreshing to see every single day last week, and I cannot wait to see everybody's check-ins, because this is me past self-talking on Friday. I do my check-ins tomorrow, so I'm super excited about that. But this is week 2 for them already. Can you believe a week's went by for them? And anybody that's doing it alongside with us, y'all pop in the comments down below how your first week went. But to be honest and transparent with you guys, always, right? I do not feel like going in here and lifting heavy shit today. I know. And most days I don't. Okay. I say this to you all the time because I get people in the programs, in the initial Zoom, that mention this. I get messages, I get comments like, where do you get the motivation? How do you have the gusto to do it every day? And the answer to that is most days I don't. But like I mentioned in a past vlog not long ago, I have myself on autopilot now, to where even it's like I don't even think. Like, I know to lay my gym clothes out the night before, I get dressed, I put my gym clothes on, and I drive my ass to the gym. No matter my feels or not, that's what we autopilot do. Do I want to go in here and do this right now? I absolutely do not. I am ready for the weekend. The shark came Wednesday, full force. Yesterday when I came in here, it was a kick-ass upper session, but it felt like my uterus was being pulled out of my body the entire time, like my uterus was gonna fall out on the floor. I'm like, what is happening right now? I'm not feeling like the PMS feels like I was feeling last month, thank you Lord, but the uterus being pulled out of my body, that was the vibe yesterday. Feeling it a little bit today. So do I want to push my lower? Do I want to do freaking hip thrust when my uterus feels like it's falling out? Hails to the no, but I know I got to get in here and do it. I got to finish this week strong. I got to make this daily deposit. I got to check off these boxes for my future health, for my future granny bod. That's our motivation every single day. When I look at my kids every single day, that's my motivation to get my shit together. That's my motivation to get in this gym for my health. So I am here as long as possible to be able to play with them, take care of them. Trey is nonverbal. He has autism. If you are new, I am hoping to be his caregiver until the day I take my last breath. That is my hope for him. And for Waylon, like if he has future little Waylons, I want to be able to play with them. I want to be able to do all the things with them. So that's my motivation to come in here each and every day, is to be a better version of me, but to be the best version I can for my family. That's why I'm here. Don't give up on yourself, guys. Don't think that, you know, it is easy for anybody you see on a social media platform. It's not. And if they're telling you all the BS, they're not being real with you guys. But you guys know I keep it straight with y'all. So I don't want to go in there and do this, but I'm going in there. I'm going to blast my tunes and I'm going to zone out, have a little me time, and take any aggression or any frustration or anger out on this equipment, make the deposit, and have ready for the weekend. The weekend I'm so excited for. It's the little things in life, I swear to God. But I am making pizza grilled cheese, which I have not made that in years. Probably since I did that Foodie Fridays video, which I need to look at the date on it, how many years ago that was. But it is here on my channel. I'll link it up above for you guys. But it's so stupid simple, but so good with French fries. And then I'm making some kind of s'mores pumpkin chocolate chip cookie concoction. Y'all, the cookie game on TikTok is on fire, okay? If you hate TikTok or you're like, I refuse to get on TikTok, just get on it for the freaking recipes. They have been next level, I will tell you guys, because I was losing hope with TikTok with things over there as far as trying stuff on people's recommendations and stuff. They're trash. They're lying to you over there as far as that goes. But as far as recipes and stuff, holy smokes, I've went down the right rabbit trail of whatever for TikTok with the sweet treats. And for recipes as of late, the recipe I'm showing you guys tonight came from TikTok. Thank you very much. So I'm excited to make that. And I have a million things saved to make in the future. I mean, I'll never have enough time to make the things that your girl has saved. Is like, save, make. Like, where am I going to have all this time to make all this crap? I don't know, but save it. Excited for the weekend. I'm getting my hair dyed tomorrow. I feel like we have faded more than we've ever had. I don't know. It still looks pretty good, but in certain light, my hair looks blue instead of purple. It looks purple right here, but it depends on the light, and it's not as vibrant right now as you guys can see. So we're going to change that tomorrow. We are going to be purpled out. So I'm excited about that. And doing different stages. It's like 3 different stages where we go full on, like all out, and it takes me like forever. And then she just like fills in a little bit. And then there's another stage where it's kind of like medium full out, and then we start again. That's what she was telling me. And I'm gonna ask her if she had told me at one point there is different options as far as different colors we could do. I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole with her just to have options, but I'm still loving the purple right now. I don't know if eventually I just want to go full on jet black at some point, because I love a jet black moment with the hair done right. You know, I was trying to do it myself and it never came out the right way back in the day. But we'll see. We got options, but we're going full on purple mode tomorrow. So that'll take like half the damn day. My appointment's at 1:15. I'm hoping to get back before 5 so I can have dinner and enjoy the evening. We did buy those DVDs from the thrift store, and I mentioned I don't know what my life is, and so many people commented on Instagram was like, how did you not have these? First off, we all got out of a rhyme and a rhythm of buying physical media at one point because of all the streaming services, right? So I have a shit ton of DVDs, don't get me wrong, and have a lot of horror DVDs, but I don't have a lot of kid DVDs because we were streaming everything like Trey's time. She's 12, Waylon's 9. So like all that was super popular just to stream everything. So I wasn't going out and spending the money and buying the physical media. And now physical media is a thing again. And I'm loving the physical media, to be honest with you guys. So I got those DVDs and I was like, I don't know what is my life. And I'm ashamed as a spooky girl to say that I have not seen Coraline, What Is My Life? And I have not seen the full movie of Corpse Bride. I know. Got the whole Tim Burton collection. That thrift video is going to come out this week. So if you want to see what I got and what I talked about that. And I got the Nightmare Before Christmas Deluxe Edition, $1 a piece, y'all, for those DVDs. But anyway, I say all that to say we're going to watch Coraline Saturday for our movie night. That was the one Waylon was excited when I brought home the movies, and he's like, I want to watch this one. I was like, okay, so we're going to watch that one. But I'm so ashamed to say that I haven't watched most of those. But they're kid movies, right? I'm on the horror side of things. Now that I got kids, I gotta make sure that I have them watch the kiddo spooky things, right? I gotta make sure I'm raising them right. I am deflecting. I am digressing going in this gym. You see me talking about all the things. I've been sitting here talking to you guys for 10 minutes. Holy shit. Let's get in here and let's get legs done. I gotta make this deposit. We gotta get it done. You gotta get it done too. Get your ass up. Get moving. Quit procrastinating like me, and let's just get it over with. Get it over with.
Got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it rain.
Always feel so much better coming out of the gym than you do going into the gym. I will say it a million times, preach it from the rooftops. The heaviest weight at the gym is the door. Once you open the door, you've won. You have won, friends. Once you have walked in there, it's over with at that point. Holy smokes, what a good leg day. Number 2, I did change some things. So I haven't told you guys, but remember way back when I was having some pain in my right hip area, my right glute, and I told you guys that it's went away. My last sports massage got the clear, like movement good, all the things. I had done something the past couple of weeks to flare it up. Now, not bad to where like it wasn't mobile anymore, like thank you Lord, because that whole situation like over the past 6 months, like during the shred, before the shred, was horrible. My flexibility is back, my movement, mobility is so good, but something flared it up and it hurt so bad. Like 2 weeks ago, I could barely walk over the weekend that I did on a Friday. I think it is the glute bridges with too heavy of a weight. So I dropped the weight today to doing 90 pounds and really focusing on the movement you guys saw, not even using my hands for stability, just trying to really use my lower half. And that felt better because after I've been getting off of those with heavier weight, I've been feeling it kind of flare up. Also, step ups have been flaring it up because my form is trash on those. So I eliminated step ups. I did 4 sets of the glute bridges and really went hard on everything else. Did my little ab work you guys saw, struggle bus, and then did my cardio, and I am like dusted. I am so sweating, so dusted, and feel so good. So sometimes less is more, you guys. Not saying to go in there and half-ass things and not do your full potential, but if you just do 3 to 4, especially on leg day, 3 to 4 exercises and really push yourself on them, really have that forearm down, really have everything controlled, you're gonna get way more out of it than you're just going in there and swinging it and moving stuff and it not even making sense, you know? So it felt so good. Had to get out of there a little bit early though. I was also thinking about time because I got to drop off a form for Trey at the doctor. And then of course, my obsession right now is going to the thrifting stuff. Make sure you're watching those videos on Thursdays, every Thursday, y'all. It's going to be coming every Thursday. Notification bell, make sure it's clicked so you don't miss it. I'm like hot, so I'm rolling my sleeves up. I did change into sweats because y'all know those memes where it's those reels you see girls make and they're like feeling so cute at the gym, and then you got to go out in public, you know, not the gym afterwards, and you're like, I'm naked. Yeah, that's me in those shorts. Those shorts I love. I've got 2 pairs of those from Amazon. I'll try to link them down below if they're available. The butt scrunch on them is aggressive. I will say, makes your glutes popping. So I don't want my glutes a bama, mamma jamma, boom, 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 you know, in the Goodwill of all places, you know what I'm saying? Or at the doctor's office, walking in there. So I was like, girl, pack you some Adam Sandler sweatpants. I usually don't have that problem anymore going out after the gym because I wear Adam Sandler sweats most of the time to the gym now, or just wear something that isn't as glute poppy, you know what I mean? But today I was feeling it, and I was feeling it afterwards. I was like, damn girl, okay, progress, let's keep going, keep it going. Take those pictures, guys. Post those pictures. Do whatever it takes to keep you self-motivated. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about what anybody else has got to say, because guess what? That has nothing to do with you. That's not your business. That is not your business what other people are saying about you. You focus on you and do what's best for you and what's going to make you feel confident, what's going to make you feel like a baddie, and what's going to keep you going and being consistent, because that's what matters to keep you going in this journey. Not any outside noise. Let's go and do all of our things, and I'll see you guys for post-workout, but post-workout's gonna look disheveled. You've seen this before. I did pack my protein coffee, so I've got that in here, and then I've got a banana sitting over here somewhere. Got a banana, and then I've got 2 pieces of the raisin bread. So I've got carbs and I've got a little bit of protein to tide me over. I had protein before, so I'm not so concerned with having like a shit ton of protein right afterwards. When we get home, I'll have the rest of the meal, and then I'll tell you the whole macros for post-workout, and then everything else should be normal. Y'all stay tuned for dinner. I'm telling you, epic, and you're gonna wanna put that on plan. We are back from thrifting fun and dropping off Trey's thing at the doctor. This is the rest of our meal. So y'all saw what we had earlier was lacking 100 grams of egg whites, got a little bit of G. Hughes ketchup on there. And then I've been flip-flopping every other week. I do have overnight oats on plan next week. I've been avoiding buying the damn Oikos 000 because it's like $7 a container right now. I know I'm tripping. We all tripping for sure with all the things. Maple and brown sugar. These are the 100-calorie better oats or whatever it is from Target. I love these so much. So I've got that in there, and 18 grams of the American Dream Nut Butter Caramelicious Apple Pop. If you have not read Leah, which is the founder of American Dream, her post on Instagram, go and give it a read. Show this company love and support, guys. We cannot afford to lose them. I cannot afford to lose them in my life. Y'all know I've been hardcore with them for years. Go show them love. They sold out of their little out the vault thing like within hours. So that shows me that everybody is showing them love. But anything new that they have coming, they have the new Franken butter, which is the one that's made by y'all where you pick all the toppings, the butter, all the things. That is coming and it looks delicious. I can't wait to get my hands on that. But this, including what you saw earlier, is 657 calories, 38 grams of protein, 97 carbs with everything. Now we did eat a bunch of carbs earlier, 16 grams of fat and 9 fiber. I have been cleaning the boys' bathroom. I feel like every time I get on a vlog, I'm like, I'm cleaning the boys' bathroom. I'm cleaning the boys' bathroom. Who is with me with you feel like you're cleaning the bathroom every day? Hashtag kids. It's not just boys. You guys tell me with girls. I have no idea because I'm an all boy mom. But Lord of mercy. Oh my gosh. That is done. Thankfully, the bathroom will be clean for this weekend. But I came on here because I'm about to make my lunch because I'm going to have to skedaddle to go pick up Trey for the weekend. So excited. But I wanted to talk wax melts with you guys. I know, totally random squirrel. But I've had a lot of people on Instagram ask me because I post over there. If you're not following me over there, follow me because I post like random stuff that you guys seem to be interested in. I've had a lot of people message me and ask me like what are my current favorites, because I bought like, not this many, but I bought like 10 sets of wax melts, maybe more. And almost all of them are not good, okay? So I wanna tell you which ones are absolutely fantastic and that you should definitely spend the money on because they are so good with a throw. The one that I tried for today is a winner, like thankfully, because like I said, most of them have been freaking duds. The one I have going today is Sensational's Cuddle Up. Tonka and OUD, I don't know what that is, but this one smells kinda perfumey, but it's got the whole house smelling so freaking fresh, okay? So if you're looking for more like of a fresh, I don't wanna say this smells like linen, but y'all see the linens in the picture? It reminds me of that. It smells so good, and it's not even fully burned yet, but I do have one burning in the kitchen, a little single one. Amazing. Would definitely repurchase this 1,000 times over. My favorite one for fall right now is this one by Better Homes and Gardens. It is the Fresh Orchard Apples. Y'all, this one smells divine. This one is so freaking good. I got the big one. I am going to stock up. Y'all let me know if they sell this one all year. I know some of the fall ones, they don't. They just have a bunch of them out right now, and then they'll switch to like Christmas and all the things. But if they have this all year, I won't go buck wild, but if they don't, I need to, because this one, when it's like this one, when it starts burning like that, it makes the whole house smell like freaking apples, fall. I love that smell, but it fills up the house for not one day, but at least 2 days of throw. I'm hoping this one does the same thing. What I do with mine is I let them go. I don't turn them off. I let them go for 2 full days, and then what I'll do is let the wax dry like this. I get these little disposable liners off of Amazon. I haven't bought any in a million years. I keep using the same too. So I will take the wax out of this and I'll just put some new ones in here and just keep using the freaking liners instead of buying them and trashing them every single time. That just seems wasteful to me. So I just keep using the same ones. You can also use like silicone cupcake liners, but I find those are a little bit more messy than these. I like these. I'll try to link these down below for you if you are interested. But 2 days is what I leave them for. I'll take it off. I'll let it harden like this. I'll throw it away and I'll reuse the liner and put some different ones in there. I haven't used my diffuser in a long time. I've just been loving the wax melts right now, and no candles. Just so I have some candles from Bath and Body Works I bought over the summer for fall, and I burned one that I got from Home Goods. I haven't even burned the Bath and Body Works ones yet. I am loving wax melts, but right now those two, and then also let's see which ones. Vanilla Caramel Spice was really good. I enjoyed that one. Banana and pumpkin bread was really good. Maple sugar drizzle, I loved this one. And also by Sensational's caramel apple spice was another good one. So look, these are my good piles. Look at the bad pile. Like, it's like so many of them that were like not great. Like I couldn't smell them at all, no throw. But the ones I just mentioned, all these are good. And these right now are my current, this one is my current favorite, like #1. Here is lunch, nothing new. If you've been around for a hot second, you're like, girl, do you eat tuna every day? No, but I do it every other week. So last week I didn't, this week I did, next week I won't, maybe the next week I will, but it's just so easy. It's so cheap. It's such a great macro ratio for protein to calories. It's unreal. It's easy. There's no cooking involved. Like, it just can't get any stupid simple, in my opinion. We've got a light string cheese over here. We've got 142 grams of a gala apple with some cinnamon sprinkled on top, and a serving of the pretzel thins, that's the honey mustard ones, for a total of 386 calories, 28 grams of protein, 41 carbs, 11 fat, and 4 fiber. I'm gonna try to scarf my tuna and pretzels first. I've got like 8 minutes because I have been eating it in the car. And you know, I'm eating it all, but I'm sure the car reeks of tuna. And I told you guys before, don't worry about it in the break room. But I hate that his para puts him in the car every day, and she's probably like, girl, what the hell do you got going on in here? The struggles. So I'm gonna try to eat that first so I don't have the car smelling all stinky. The star of this video is dinner right here. I'm gonna tell you guys what you need for these creamy bacon pork chops. We call this the restaurant dinner. It tastes like a restaurant, everybody has said. That Cuddle Up air freshener wax cube, y'all, I'm telling y'all, that thing's got this house smelling something on point. Y'all definitely get that one. All right, so what do you need? I do 24 ounces of pork tenderloin. That's the one from Sam's that I chopped up myself. 24 ounces just seems to be the sweet spot for us because Waylon literally will eat so much of this. He is a meat And I don't even want to say potatoes man. He's a carnivore man. He don't like anything on the side. He just likes his meat. So I like to make extra for him. So I do 24 ounces. You're going to need some heavy whipping cream. Instead of using chicken broth lately to save money, I have a million containers of bouillon. So I've been using like beef bouillon, chicken bouillon, and making like your own little broth with that, and it's been working just fine in recipes. So there's a little cost-effective hack for you guys that has been working for us anyway. Salt and pepper. The original recipe calls for just paprika, but I like to do the smoked. I think that elevates it a little bit. I think we need 4 slices of any type of bacon. I'm using this one from Great Value. Some garlic cloves back there. I've got 2 of them. And then some shredded Parmesan cheese. That is it. I'm going to have the recipe typed out below for y'all, but let's get started with what makes everything delicioso. Bacon. This is why this recipe is so good. Bacon and heavy whipping cream. I mean, do we need to say more? So I have crisped up my bacon, and look at all the drippings. That is gold, my friend, for the pork chops we're about to sear in there. You heard me right. We're keeping that bacon grease in there. Yes, this is a fitness channel and a health channel, but guess what? This is all going to work out. It's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. You can have things that you enjoy in moderation, okay? Especially if you're tracking it, y'all. So we're going to let this chill out. I'm going to season my pork tenderloin with the seasonings I mentioned and then pop it in that bacon grease. Here's what they're looking like seasoned. We're going to sear them for 3 to 4 minutes on each side in that grease. I'm telling y'all, that grease is what makes it good. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Would you look at that? Are y'all seeing this goodness? Are y'all not adding this to your meal plan yet? Yes, just wait. It gets better. Our pork chops are done. We've taken those out, letting them set aside as well. And then look, you're left with all this dripping bit goodness. We're gonna saute our garlic and get our cream sauce going. Before I add my cream and my Parmesan, I've got my garlic in there and then my chicken broth. And I'm using my trusty, like, Michael slanted thing that my girl Jen got me, and I'm getting all those bits. That bits equals flavor, okay, y'all? Y'all don't want to leave any of that behind in your pan. So I'm getting all that incorporated, letting that do a little bubble up, and then we're going to add the cream and the Parmesan, make that sauce, let it thicken up, and add everything back to it, and you are donezo. 1 cup of cream in, and then ½ a cup of freshly shredded Parmesan. Letting it come up to a simmer to where everything's melted. It's gonna look like that Parmesan doesn't want to melt, but y'all just keep continuously stirring it. It melts fine, and then you see how all these little bubbles coming up and it's looking like it's thickened up to where the cheese is pulling away like that. And you know it's done. Now we're gonna add the pork chops and the bacon back. Put the lid on it and put it on super looper low for 5 minutes just to like let everything warm and marry with the sauce, and it's done. I'm gonna add the sauce on top and stuff once I put the bacon on, but look at all these drippings from when the pork was resting. Your girl adds that's flavor. We're adding that to the sauce for sure. The bacon and the parsley on top, we're fogging up because it's that freaking good. Are y'all seeing this right now? So we're gonna let it simmer for about 3 more minutes, put on the back burner, take it off the heat, get my sides ready, and that is dinner, my friends. Doesn't that look freaking bomb? I'm telling y'all, you've got to make this and try it. For our sides, we're keeping it easy with some Idahoan butter and herb mashed potatoes. I got them going in the microwave. Don't get triggered. And a side salad is all we're doing with the side. You do fancy smancy, but super easy. I mean, it's a no-brainer, but you feel like a top chef, but you gotta have the ease on the side. Hashtag being a mom. Here is our Friday night dinner. We've got a serving of the pork chops. 141 grams is what it came out for mine for a serving, and that was a pork chop with gravy enough to put in my mashed potatoes. We've got a serving of mashed potatoes and a side salad, which is just romaine, cucumber, salt, pepper, and ½ a serving of the Ken's light Caesar. This has been my favorite. If you're a fan of Italian, this tastes very similar to Italian to me, but it's like so good. Love it. A total of 519 calories, 31 protein, 25 carbs, 31 fat, and 3 fiber. We have been watching Nightmare Before Christmas. Just chilling, winding down for this Friday night, here for it. We're ending the night with a protein bar. It's about 6:40. I usually eat my dessert around 7:15-ish. I am starving. I'm like hungry today, ravenous. I don't know what that's about. Coming off the shark, maybe. I don't know. Ready for the weekend. We've got the Quest Overload Chocolate Explosion. They have 3 flavors. This is my favorite out of the 3 by far. It tastes the best. The other ones are a pass. 210 calories, 20 grams of protein. I got the big box off of Amazon. They do sell 4 packs at Target if you want to just give them a try. But since I like them, saves a little bit to get the big box. And that's gonna end us out for this Friday. Friends, that ends the night. So we ended out, I'm gonna pop it right here, at 2236 on the calories, 140 grams of protein, spot on for my goal, 267 carbs, and 73 grams of fat. And I get the question all the time about like hitting all the things. As you guys can see, I'm trying to get as close to my calorie goal as possible and my protein goal. My carb and my fat goal is way off from each other. So I'm 23 grams over my fat goal and 56 under my carb goal. But the carbs and the fat, they can lie wherever. It's fine. You really want to make sure though you're listening to your body. So if you're feeling super run down and tired all the time and you look at your tracker and you're like, damn, I haven't been eating as many carbs close to my goal at all, maybe that's the case, because carbs equal energy. So if you are depleting in that area and you're feeling like poo, like death all the time, you may want to try to get as close to your carb goal as possible. I've had a lot of people in the programs have that happen to them. I've had that happen to myself sometimes. If I'm really low, 267 is good. But what I'm talking about is like on my rest days, sometimes it's like low, like 140 on carbs, and I'm like feeling like death. So I got to make sure that I'm getting more even on my rest day, because I just don't feel my best when I know that's crazy coming from my old keto space, right? But I do not feel my best when I am eating on the lower carb side anymore with my new body and how things have changed over time. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. If it prompts you to hype the video and you have any hypes, because you know you only get like 3 a week, hype your girl's video up. I would appreciate it. Y'all let me know if you make that pork chop recipe. It is so good. I will say that I overcooked my pork chops just a little bit this time. Last time they were perfect. So my suggestion to you guys, because I have a meat thermometer and I usually always like test it and it's spot on every time, but being that they sit and you put them back in the heat for about 5 minutes to simmer, I would actually undercook mine like just a few degrees. That way when it sits, you know it's going to continue to cook on the plate as it's like, you know, warm. And also when you put it in your pot to simmer. I think that's what I did last time. They were so tender, so good. Today they were a little on the tougher side. And you know, Waylon, my picky eater, he called me out on, he's like, they don't taste like they did last time. And I said, everything does, but they're a little more tough than last time, right? He's like, that's what it is. I'm like, really? Like calling me out, making me feel like absolute garbage. Thank you, Waylon. Thank you so much for that. I mean, he was coming in and hyping me up like, this kitchen smells so good. You should be on Top Chef, like saying all these things to like hyping me up before dinner, and then afterwards making me feel like garbage and like throwing me under the bus, putting me on blast. Thank you, Waylon, for that. I'm very humble over here, you guys. I love y'all so much. I hope you guys are having an awesome Monday. If you're watching on a Monday, y'all have an amazing week. Let's make it a good one. Let's make it a blessed one. I'll see y'all in the next video. I've got a grocery haul coming to y'all this week. I've got another thrift with me, and it's a good one. It's a good one this week. I'm so excited to bring it to y'all, and I'm gonna try to film an empties video because I've got, speaking of garbage, I've got garbage overflowing everywhere. So I gotta get that done. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.